Welcome to the final installment of our series, Protecting Your Assets from Lawsuits and Creditors. Throughout this series, we have delved into various strategies and techniques to help you safeguard your wealth from potential legal threats and creditor claims. In this concluding video, we will recap the essential points and strategies discussed in previous episodes, offering a comprehensive overview to ensure you have a solid understanding of how to protect your assets effectively. Let's review the key concepts and encourage proactive steps to secure your financial future. Recap of key points and strategies discussed in the video series. 1. Understanding asset protection. The video series emphasizes the importance of understanding the concept of asset protection and the potential risks that individuals face from lawsuits and creditors. It highlights that asset protection is not about evading legitimate debts, but rather about safeguarding assets from unforeseen circumstances. 2. Asset evaluation and risk assessment. One of the key strategies discussed in the video series is the need for individuals to conduct a thorough evaluation of their assets and assess their exposure to potential risks. By understanding the nature of their assets and liabilities, individuals can better determine the level of protection needed. 3. Legal structures and entities. The video series delves into the various legal structures and entities that can be used for asset protection, such as trusts, limited liability companies, LLCs, and family limited partnerships, FLPs. It explains how these structures can help shield assets from creditors and lawsuits while providing tax benefits. 4. Estate planning and asset protection. Estate planning plays a crucial role in asset protection. The video series discusses how individuals can integrate asset protection strategies into their estate plans to ensure that their assets are preserved for future generations and protected from potential claims. 5. Insurance coverage. While asset protection strategies are essential, the video series emphasizes the importance of having adequate insurance coverage as a fundamental layer of protection. It discusses the types of insurance policies that can help mitigate risks and protect assets in case of unforeseen events. Compliance and due diligence. The video series underlines the significance of complying with legal requirements and conducting due diligence when implementing asset protection strategies. It stresses the need for individuals to stay informed about changing laws and regulations that may impact their asset protection plans. 7. Professional guidance. Lastly, the video series encourages individuals to seek professional guidance from attorneys, financial advisors, and estate planners who specialize in asset protection. Working with experts can help individuals develop tailored strategies that align with their financial goals and risk tolerance. By incorporating these key points and strategies discussed in the video series, Protecting Your Assets from Lawsuits and Creditors, individuals can proactively safeguard their assets and mitigate potential risks from lawsuits and creditors. Encouragement to take proactive steps to protect assets. Protecting your assets from lawsuits and creditors is a crucial step in safeguarding your financial well-being and securing your future. By taking proactive steps to shield your assets, you can minimize the risk of losing everything in the event of a lawsuit or creditor claim. Here are some key strategies and recommendations to help you protect your assets effectively. 1. Asset protection planning. It is essential to have a well-thought-out asset protection plan in place. This plan should involve a comprehensive review of your assets, liabilities, and potential risks. By understanding your financial situation, you can identify vulnerable areas and take steps to protect them. 2. Asset titling. How your assets are titled can have a significant impact on their protection from creditors. Consider titling assets in a way that shields them from potential legal threats. For example, holding assets in a trust or forming a limited liability company LLC can offer protection against lawsuits. Insurance coverage. Adequate insurance coverage is another critical aspect of asset protection. Make sure you have sufficient liability insurance to protect your assets in case of legal claims or lawsuits. Review your insurance policies regularly to ensure they provide adequate coverage for your assets. 4. Retirement accounts and homestead exemptions. Certain assets, such as retirement accounts and homestead properties, may be protected from creditors under state laws. Take advantage of these exemptions to safeguard a portion of your assets from potential legal threats. 5. Estate planning. Proper estate planning can also play a significant role in asset protection. By creating a will, establishing trusts, and designating beneficiaries, you can ensure that your assets are distributed according to your wishes and shielded from potential creditors. 6. Business structures. If you own a business, consider structuring it in a way that separates your personal assets from the business assets. Forming a corporation or LLC can help protect your personal assets from business-related liabilities. 7. Regular reviews and updates. Asset protection is not a one-time task. It requires regular reviews and updates to account for changes in your financial situation, laws, and potential risks. Stay proactive by revisiting your asset protection plan periodically and making necessary adjustments. Taking proactive steps to protect your assets from lawsuits and creditors is a wise investment in your financial security. By implementing these strategies and recommendations, you can build a solid shield around your assets and minimize the risk of losing them to unforeseen legal threats. Remember, prevention is key when it comes to asset protection, so start safeguarding your assets today for a more secure tomorrow. Resources for further information and assistance. 1. Legal aid organizations. Contacting your local legal aid organization can be a good first step in understanding your rights and options when it comes to protecting your assets from lawsuits and creditors. These organizations often provide free or low-cost legal assistance to individuals who cannot afford private attorneys. 2. Bar associations. Your state or local bar association may offer resources and referrals for legal help related to asset protection. They can connect you with qualified attorneys who specialize in this area of law and provide guidance on how to best protect your assets. 3. Financial planners and advisors. Consulting with a financial planner or advisor can help you develop a comprehensive asset protection plan tailored to your specific financial situation and goals. These professionals can provide guidance on structuring your assets in a way that minimizes risk and exposure to potential lawsuits. 4. Online resources. There are numerous websites and online resources that offer information and guidance on asset protection strategies, legal considerations, and best practices. These resources can provide valuable insights and tips on how to safeguard your assets effectively. 5. Video series and publications. In addition to the video series, Protecting Your Assets from Lawsuits and Creditors, there are other publications available that delve into the topic of asset protection in more detail. These resources can provide in-depth analysis, case studies, and practical advice on how to navigate the complexities of asset protection. 6. Seminars and workshops. Attending seminars, workshops, and webinars on asset protection can be a great way to learn from experts in the field and get practical tips on safeguarding your assets. These events often provide opportunities to ask questions and network with other individuals facing similar challenges. By utilizing these resources and seeking assistance from qualified professionals, you can take proactive steps to protect your assets from lawsuits and creditors effectively. Remember that asset protection is a complex and evolving field, so staying informed and seeking expert guidance is crucial in safeguarding your financial well-being. Final thoughts on the importance of protecting assets from lawsuits and creditors. In the realm of personal finance and wealth management, safeguarding your assets from lawsuits and creditors is a critical aspect that should not be overlooked. The potential risks and liabilities that individuals face in today's litigious society make asset protection strategies more important than ever. As we conclude our discussion on this topic, it is essential to reiterate the key points and emphasize the significance of taking proactive measures to protect your hard-earned assets. 1. Peace of mind. One of the primary benefits of asset protection is the peace of mind it provides. By implementing effective asset protection strategies, you can shield your assets from potential legal threats and creditor claims, reducing the stress and anxiety associated with financial vulnerabilities. Knowing that your assets are safeguarded can offer a sense of security and confidence in your financial future. 2. Preserving wealth for future generations. Asset protection is not only about protecting your assets during your lifetime, but also ensuring that your wealth is preserved for future generations. By safeguarding your assets from lawsuits and creditors, you can pass on a legacy to your heirs and beneficiaries without the risk of losing it to unforeseen legal liabilities. This long-term perspective underscores the importance of implementing asset protection measures as part of your overall estate planning strategy. 3. Maintaining financial stability. Assets are the foundation of your financial stability and well-being. Any threat to your assets can jeopardize your financial security and disrupt your long-term financial goals. By proactively protecting your assets from potential lawsuits and creditors, you can maintain your financial stability and avoid costly legal battles that may deplete your resources. This proactive approach to asset protection is essential for safeguarding your financial future. 4. Legal compliance and ethical responsibility. Protecting your assets from lawsuits and creditors is not about evading legitimate financial obligations or engaging in fraudulent activities. It is about exercising your legal rights and responsibilities to shield your assets within the bounds of the law. By planning and implementing sound asset protection strategies, you are fulfilling your ethical responsibility to secure your financial resources while adhering to legal and regulatory requirements. The importance of protecting assets from lawsuits and creditors cannot be overstated. As individuals strive to build and preserve their wealth, incorporating asset protection strategies into their financial planning is a prudent and responsible decision. By prioritizing asset protection, you are safeguarding your financial well-being, ensuring the continuity of your wealth for future generations, and upholding your legal and ethical obligations. Take the necessary steps to protect your assets today and secure a more stable and prosperous financial future. As we conclude our series on protecting your assets from lawsuits and creditors, it's crucial to remember the importance of proactive asset protection. By understanding the risks, evaluating your assets, and implementing the right legal structures and strategies, you can safeguard your wealth from unforeseen threats. Ensure your estate planning integrates asset protection, maintain adequate insurance coverage, and stay compliant with legal requirements. Don't forget to regularly review and update your asset protection plan to adapt to changing circumstances and laws. Working with legal and financial professionals can help you tailor these strategies to your specific needs, ensuring comprehensive protection for your assets. Thank you for joining us throughout this series. We hope you feel empowered to take the necessary steps to secure your financial future. Remember, proactive asset protection is key to preserving your wealth and providing peace of mind for you and your loved ones.